2 games of NBA Cup hoops on a Wednesday night. 2 blowouts, one a bit larger than the other. We'll get into it all. My name is Shlomo Stark.
My name is Levi Jacob.
What do you think is game of the day? A 138-89 win, but now tying the NBA record for best start to 25 games? Or the two 17-7 teams playing each other and battling at least somewhat until the fourth quarter?
I think there's a bigger thing that we should lead with. I think that I want to wish you a very happy and successful second full NBA season of this podcast. Because that's it. 2025, 2026 is done. This season is done. Give it to the Thunder. They won their second championship. And,
Oh, I did not understand what you were saying there. I thought you were saying that we started the podcast a year ago, which is probably around when we started it.
yeah, it's
So
true. This is that, yeah. But I said second
right. I
full
was like
season.
so confused where you were going there. Do you really the beating the Suns by 50? That's what made you finally say like it's over?
No, it's just the way that they did it. Like, listen, the Suns team is not a good matchup for the Thunder. If you want to run through the stats, we can do that in a second. It's just a brutal matchup for them. They also didn't have Devin Booker. They don't have the size to match with them.
Yeah. So here's the only thing is the last team we had that was 73-9 did not win the championship.
Correct. They were also all in their 30s.
It was actually very similar to what was going on here, which was they had won the championship the year before, but you could tell everyone was young and they were like getting hotter.
No, I think wasn't it their second. It was after their first championship, but I'm saying
They won the championship in 2015. Like LeBron's teammates were hurt. Like Love and Irving were hurt, and Iguodala won Finals MVP. And everyone's like, "Oh, this team's really good." Like they won, but like everyone thought maybe if LeBron had his like chevra, they actually would have won. Then they went in and freaking killed everybody. Like it was very similar to what's going on with the Thunder, where like nobody was beating these guys. Like it wasn't close. Like Curry wasn't playing fourth quarters. Like the games were not close. They were 73-9 by far, like better than every team. Almost lost to the Thunder in the playoffs, and then lost to the Cavs in 7, famously. Probably one of the most famous finals ever. Now, that team was without a doubt, they were young, they were getting better, very similar to this Thunder team. And they just performed better in the season than they did in the playoffs. The team before them that had 72 wins and the record 72-10, the Bulls, they won pretty easily. The Bulls won 72-10.
Yeah, I'm trying to find now.
What are you trying to find?
I'm trying to find the roster age when they did that, because I think that they were all older. Like this Thunder team, most of these guys, I think that they're still on average the youngest team in the NBA.
No, they were Curry and Shea were around the same age. Jalen may have been a bit younger than Klay Thompson.
Jalen's like 22.
I'm saying Klay Thompson was 25, 26.
I think 26. Yeah, I'm just like meaning.
Okay,
it's
it's
just
not that much. I'm saying it's younger. Like it's not like young. Okay, so the ages are a little bit.
No, but the reason why
73-9
was interesting was because they ran out of, like you saw it in their legs. They ran out of steam by the time they reached the finals that year. This team,
it is. That is not what happened.
Go back and look at it. Go back and look at it.
That is revisionist history. Nobody, while we were watching the finals in 2016, there was not one person saying this Warriors team ran out of steam.
Yes, they were.
Nobody was
why Iguodala got the Finals MVP, was because Steph wasn't playing up to Steph's standards.
That was the year before.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's fine. All right, fine. Yeah. Fair enough.
People were saying Draymond shouldn't have been suspended. No one was saying this Warriors team ran out of gas. That was not the take.
I just feel like with this Thunder team, they have more depth. They're more comprehensive. Like Shea was able to be out last game. It wasn't a problem at all. Like Jalen didn't start playing until a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Listen, they're not the exact same team. I'm just saying there's similarities here.
I hear it. I hear it. I just think this time around it's a little bit different, honestly. Um,
If there was one team in the West or East that could beat them in the playoffs or championship, who would it be?
I think the Nuggets.
I think the Rockets.
No, there's no way. Like I
Well, they're the closest team to beat to besides the Blazers, the closest team to actually beat them was the
right,
Rockets in double
but
overtime.
but the Thunder didn't have like if we're talking about the Rockets play style right now, okay, their whole thing about double bigs and offensive rebounding, the Thunder were the first
Mhm.
team to do this last season, having Hartenstein and Chet
Okay.
out there together. They didn't have them against the Rockets this season, I don't think. Maybe Chet
Mhm.
played a few minutes, something like that. Um, they didn't have
Yeah.
Jalen Williams. They didn't like. There's like a number of pieces here that I
Okay.
think
So
make
so
the
let me
difference.
ask it this way. Okay, let me ask it this way. Um, not not if there was one team, what would you do? But which one would beat them? But if there was one trade to a team that could make it to be a team that could beat this team, what would that trade be? Like, so
Aside
let's just
from the
assume it's Giannis. It's got to be Giannis
right,
because he's the only realistic trade that actually can move a team. So Giannis to which team makes there a possibility? I don't think there's anything there's a guarantee, but Giannis to which team gives it a possibility where for them to beat the um the Thunder.
in my mind, the only team that I think would the team that I think would bring them closest is probably the Spurs, realistically speaking. But I don't think they're going to
Hmm.
do it.
Here, do you want to hear a crazy thing I thought of that no one's talking about? Because like, why would they? But like, I just thought of this. Who says no? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
This year's Clippers pick, okay?
Yeah,
Next year's Clippers pick, and Jalen Williams for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I don't think it needs to be that much.
Okay, let's say. Who says no?
Thunder. I think the same reason the Thunder are not saying yes now.
Okay, so let's say they take away one of the picks.
I don't think that they want him. I think that's what's crazy about
Jalen
this.
for Giannis, the Thunder are saying no.
I don't think so. I think that
Wow,
the Thunder
crazy.
are really happy with what they have right now. I think if you bring in Giannis as like a different level, the spacing is worse. Like I don't think that they want him.
Fascinating. Fascinating. Anyway, let's
Let's
talk
get
about the games.
yeah, yeah
SGA scores 28. Chet scores 24. SGA was so good. 28 points, 8 assists, 11 and 15 shooting. Like the guy's just on fire.
so
Lou
good.
Dort, love a good Lou Dort, 4 of 8. And listen to these shooting percentages, okay? The Thunder shot 59% as a team. This is the starters like stats, like shooting percentages. Okay? Lou Dort, 4 of 8. Jalen Williams, 5 of 8. Chet Holmgren, 9 of 13. SGA 11 of 15 and Kason Wallace 4 of 5.
Yeah.
Like that, like all their starters, it's amazing.
It's a nightmare matchup for the Suns, and the Suns like to play at this fast pace. That's how they get success this year. Dylan Brooks has been still. I'm still astounded at how good he has been for them, despite this this game. You can't really do much against the Thunder, is the truth. Um,
Hmm.
but this is like literally not only like practically, but also like matchup wise, a nightmare for the Suns. This is like worst case scenario for them in regards to this tournament.
Yeah. Next, Spurs beat the Lakers 132 to 119. Why didn't Wemby come back? You told me he was going to come Wednesday.
So he was questionable for Wednesday. Questionable. They didn't need
Well,
him. That's why they didn't need him.
they didn't need him. Love it. Do you think that Wemby comes for the Spurs Thunder semifinals matchup?
I really hope so. I really hope so.
Would you? Because it'd be because it's cool. Is if the Spurs beat the Thunder, they don't. Nothing happens to their record.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
So
So maybe they should dress Shea is what you're saying.
yeah, like I'm thinking. Well, I think the thing is, I think the players actually care about this. Like if at the NBA Cup,
I think also because
but
the Thunder played in it the last no, sorry, not the last 2 years, the last year.
Thunder won last year.
No,
They
they
won
lost they
last
lost to
year.
the Bucks.
They lost?
Yeah, they lost to the Bucks.
I don't know anything. The NBA Cup is so stupid. Um,
Maybe that's why they don't want Giannis, because they beat him in the NBA Cup.
yeah, they're mad at him. Well, but that'd be so fun. So the semifinals matchups are Spurs Thunder and Knicks Orlando. Two very good games.
Those are great
Might be
games.
the two best games in each conference possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
This,
probably
this,
Denver OKC would be the only better one.
I think also Knicks Pistons I happen to like a lot from last year. I really like that series a lot. But
Yeah, I
I'm
agree
saying
with
like
that.
these are two like potentially if the cards fall correctly, or I guess Rockets also probably Thunder is probably pretty solid. But if the cards fall correctly, these are also two potential conference finals. Like this is like how the NBA wanted it to
Yeah,
fall out.
it's worked out.
Absolutely. Um,
Um,
special
what? How many games did Thunder won in a row?
in a row.
Yeah.
I think the record now is 23-1. I don't know how many it is in a row because they were.
No, no. Let's see. No, they're. 1 second. Let me count how many they went in a row.
That's fine.
One,
While you're
two,
doing
three,
that,
four,
while you're doing
five.
that, Chet also, by the way, has put a crazy. If people want to go watch Chet's offensive bag, go watch this game back with the Thunder Raw Suns. It was insane.
They've won 16 games in a row. Do you think they're gonna beat Miami's 27 win streak?
I think just because there's so many chances at it, it's very possible. Like I think they can do it.
That was magical.
Yeah, it was when that was happening. It was nuts. Also, because remember, like they were had like at the time chemistry problems with Eric Spoelstra and LeBron. Like, are they getting along? Mario Chalmers,
Mhm.
blah, blah, and then they went off, did 27 straight, and it was like, all right, everything's fine. Like,
I will
so
never forget the 27 game win streak. It was the coolest thing ever.
it was nuts.
Also, it was LeBron was like full prime and like in very angry mode.
Yeah,
Like his dunks on Jason Terry, like he was dunking over people. Like I think that the what was that thing called? It was very popular then. The thing
Harlem
with like
Shake.
Colote, yeah, Harlem Shake. The Harlem Shake was in, like he had a really cool Harlem, like everything was just going on. It was a Coloterorita, da, da, da. And it was like, yeah, the Harlem Shake. Everything was just like unreal. Like it was a magical season. The ending with with the Ray Allen shot,
Nuts.
followed
Yeah,
by the
yeah, yeah.
next game 7 with LeBron's. Oh, chills. So I'm saying if they could get to if they could win 28 in a row, I'll never forget this season. Like it's historical. Even the Warriors in 73 and 9 couldn't get to 27 in a row.
Yep.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Um, this game, by the way, Lakers and Spurs. All the Lakers were playing. Marcus Smart had 8 3-pointers. Everyone was in. They lost.
Yeah. No, like I'm saying it's one game. Like like Castle had 30-10 and was shot 10 of 14. Like he's not gonna do that every game.
He's not gonna do it every game. I'm just saying, like a Spurs team without Wemby is good enough to beat them. It's not concerning at all to you.
Yeah, but Bill Simmons said it best of like the thing this Lakers team needs to figure out is that Austin Reeves is so much better when Luca and LeBron aren't on the floor, but he's like really good when they're not. So you got to figure that out. And they haven't figured it out yet, but they're 17 and 7. They've Lakers have already surprised me for the better, so I'm not gonna like make a whole big thing of this loss.
Do you think they do trade Reeves?
No,
I also don't think so.
he's probably their second best asset right now.
I think also like he just means too much to the team. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't think it's trading. He's also white.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
That was the daily basketball recap. If anyone just want to thank you, Levi, for not calling out my racism, for not being mean to Jalen Green. I haven't done that one in a while. Haven't done that bit in a while. Was Jalen Green hurt? Is that why you don't make fun of him?
I mean, he just has
You don't kick him in. You don't kick him in while he's down. I want to thank you, Max, for hyping up what you're about to write, but never actually writing it, and for teaching the Hebrew University. I want to thank you for listening.